When the National Assembly resolved into the Committee of Supply on Thursday, it was made known that there will be no debate on the budgetary proposals for the constitutional agencies listed. This was a resolution passed by the Subcommittee of Supply and adopted by the House. The Minister of Finance proposed the total amount for the constitutional agencies, followed by his comments and recommendations. Members were restricted to comments and questions in accordance with the Minister's proposal. The first agency's budgetary proposal was the Parliament Office that stood at $1.723 billion. However, only a sum of $1.519 billion was approved.
I believe that proposals by any agency, be they be constitutional or non-constitutional, are just that, proposals. They have to be subjected to scrutiny.
Opposition Chief Whip Giltishire argued that the minister cut the budget of the Parliament Office as she questioned the national priorities in light of the cut.
And Mr. Speaker, in your opening remarks, you spoke about the activities of the House. Access, your billboards outside, visits, travel, training. Well, if you look at the actual proposal of the constitutional body, the Parliament Office, you will see that $200 million, $100 million has been removed from capital and $100 million from current. So I assume the honourable members, when we sit in committee and we have shortage of this and shortage of that, they won't say a word.
Opposition member Irfan Ali noted too that the Minister of Finance, in justifying the reductions, made reference to a set of assumptions based on revenue projections.
Would the Honourable Minister be kind enough, and I understand that based on the projections to determine the fiscal space, but I would like the Honourable Minister of Finance to explain to us or to educate us on the assumptions he would have used in relation to revenue generation for 2017. That would have caused him to come to the conclusion that there will not be enough space to accommodate the request by the agency.
The Minister of Finance rose and stated that in conformity with the law, the Finance Minister is required to present his recommendations and comments based on the fiscal profile which the government has been able to develop for 2017 and the government's assumption on revenue, expenditure and borrowing. Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu defended the allocations to Parliament Office.
It must be within any serious politician's purview that if an agency requests $200 billion, it does not necessarily mean that a prudent government making a recommendation that it was not within the possibility, the means of any government or within the possibility of the consolidated fund to give one agency an entire national budget. It must be prudent of a government to make recommendation that it cannot be so. And I think that the opposition at this point is highly irresponsible to be able to do something that is adventurous and reckless, something it had not been capable or willing to do when it was in the government. It should be a shame.
Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.